an online club that was international, Northern Impromptu, an online club that I started with 3 other Toastmasters on the 26th of July, 2022. I also co-facilitated a gavel club, Word Masters Aphasia Whangarei Gavel Club. Online meetings were not an option for people in the gavel club, but we maintained contact during COVID as best we could. During the breaks between lockdown, we were so happy to get together and be able to see each other. Sadly, during one of the lockdowns, one of our members passed away.
We were able to meet in person when the rest of the world was in lockdown. So did that sort of impact on how you had to make some decisions locally?
Yeah, I think that was really challenging. And I think that, having attended some of the district training overseas, you had insight into the fact that Toastmasters International does not only deal with one country, they're dealing with at least 145 other countries as well. And so we have to be cognizant of the fact that when they're making their rules, it can be quite challenging for them, particularly as they were not able to meet in their office either. So they had staff that were working online. They had staff who had COVID themselves. So with very limited resources, they were having to make decisions to support the world, in a sense.
During lockdown, did your club continue to meet online?
So that's a really good question. So for the Paihia or the Bay of Islands Club, they did continue to meet online, and we had reasonable success meeting with them. At that stage, we were also mixing in with another club in the Hokianga, so along the west coast as well as the east, and they were slightly less tech-friendly, I suppose, being a little more isolated of a variety of communities. They had internet difficulties for starters, and then also the demographic were slightly different when you compare them with Seabreeze or Paihia. My other club, Top Notch Toastmasters, now that was a really interesting one because we were meeting virtually, or at least through multiple hubs. We were Zooming or Teamsing together, and that was going really successful until we were all forced to work from home and to Zoom in or to Teams in and converse with each other through video conferencing, because when that happened, that club went really downhill, which was quite a shame.
What was your experience of participating in contests online?
Yes, I did participate in a contest online. I'm not sure, I think it was and I always get this mixed up, it's the Division 1, the one above area. Is that Division or District? It was one of them. It's the one above area. And it was a hybrid competition at this stage. So being able to participate remotely was of great benefit to me because that meant I didn't have to drive 3 hours down south to attend a contest for maybe 2 minutes of speaking. So that was of great benefit to me, in that I was able to actually go to that contest when potentially I may not have been able to attend it, depending on what other commitments I had around that time. However, I did find it was a struggle to actually compete in that hybrid model, as I think you inherently have some sort of bias to a speech that's in the room. Especially if there's potentially some technical issues, which I think did happen during my presentation. I think it froze for about 20 seconds or so. So that does put a little bit of a strain for speaking online as a contestant. And being able to, it's also a lot easier to, I think, remain engaged in the rest of the contest and be able to appreciate the other competitors as well when you're in person when you're physically there as well. Because it just adds a little bit of that ambiance, that energy to the room. And I personally find it easier when you're able to build on the energy of the audience. Speaking remotely, you generally can't hear the audience, because if they laugh, the microphone generally cuts out because it's a lot of background noise and it doesn't send that through. So you try and say a joke and you don't know if the joke lands or not. And then you just feel awkward and you can't really build on that energy, which is something that I definitely find myself not necessarily relying on. It is a key method to be able to create that energy, keep building it up and deliver a contest-worthy table topics. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, I think, being able to compete online. Is that, yes, it's very useful for being able to actually get there and compete. However, there are very clear advantages, in my opinion, to competing in person.
How did the voting work?
For the first time, we used another program specifically. And again, these were different methods that Toastmasters International recommended, and we got from Australia what Australia had done as well. When you thought, because you had to organise everything else, so much was organised, and you had to make sure for the contestants getting certificates, getting everything, and then you had the district council meeting on top of it, and then not having your cameras that worked. It was that was I was quite devastated, but anyhow, it's what happens, and you just have to go on from there.
Yeah, well done. You roll with punches.